guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Shedeur Sanders, day 7, is in the books. Training camp is moving right along. Today, Deshaun Watson had a better outing. But I'm starting to believe as we get closer to the season, they're going to strategically make it look better for Deshaun Watson to be named a starter, bro. I am convinced there's nothing they could tell me otherwise, bro. And huge shout out to Shedeur. I believe his signature sneakers is about to be dropping very soon. I believe he already had his player edition ones come out with his dad, or either those are about to drop. But shout out to him. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the tribe, like the video, hype the video, and let's jump right into this thing, man. So today is day 7. Well, it was day 7. Training camp. We got Shedeur Sanders signing.
I need to move right now. Bro, can I get a bump?
So that was Shedeur training camp today. Let's check out this quarterback tracker. So as you guys can see here, Shedeur had about 16 completions. He was 11 of 16, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I believe today was the first day Shedeur threw a pick the whole damn training camp. Deshaun Watson, 17 of 27 touchdowns. Dylan Gabriel was 4 of 6, 2 touchdowns, and Green did not get any first-team reps. Now, Tony Grossi opened up with us about training camp today. He was there. And let's listen to what Tony Grossi had to say.
Back with you from Browns training camp. We're up to day 7. Of course, we're presented by Maloney and Navati. Prior to practice today, Todd Monken confirmed that in all likelihood, he will give each of the 2 starting quarterback competitors a start in the preseason before he makes a decision on which is the winner. Whether it's Chicago or the Buffalo game, we don't know the order, but it looks like this quarterback competition is going to go at least into the through the second game. How does that affect the Buffalo joint practice? Prior to that second game, well, Coach Monken said that whoever's day it is to be the #1 quarterback on that practice day will take that honor against the Buffalo Bills. But one of them will also start in the game. Big bounce back day for Deshaun Watson today. He had all the numbers and 7 touchdowns and red zone drills. Those were from the 10-yard line, the 5-yard line, and all the way up to the 2-yard line. He had a lot of more accurate passes today and had a lot of completions as a result. Casey Concepcion was back on the field today and had a couple really good catches to help out the quarterbacks. Injuries continue to mount, though. The Browns were without their top 2 centers, Elton Jenkins and Parker Brailsford. They gave a lot of reps to Luke Whippler, who probably welcomed them because it's been a long time since he's been out there. And finally, Coach Monken admitted that there is a consideration with the right guard situation being unclear. They have had conversations about moving Titus Howard to right guard and DeJuan Jones to right tackle. They have not done it yet. It's just been a conversation at this point, but it's something to watch. 90-minute practice today, probably another 90 minutes tomorrow for day 8.
So that was Tony Grossi giving his insight on practice. Now, Dylan Gabriel did speak to the media. He's somebody we haven't heard from in a mighty long.
Walkthroughs in the morning helps set me up for a good day, and then afterwards with Danny Breyer, just a guy I've really leaned on, getting coached up by, and 3 reps or 5 reps, talking through it as best you can and improving. And then same with Coach Baker. He's been really good for me.
Are you comfortable in your new number?
Yeah, I'm kind of don't really care about numbers. You know, my freshman year in high school, I remember I got pulled up to varsity, wore 96. So.
You don't have an attachment?
No attachment to any numbers. I mean, there may be some cool things to certain numbers that everyone kind of tells themselves once they get a new number, but for the most part, it's It's just a number.
Did you feel like maybe you were heading towards 96 with all the single digits that were taken up?
I let my boy Corey handle that, but yeah, whatever.
It's only been 6 days in this new offense out here. But
Yep.
what do you think the state of the offense is?
Like you said, 6 days. It's hard to tell. It's very early. I think as we get into it, it'll be interesting. But you know, for an older coach, it's pretty cool to see Coach Monken be just open to creativity and kind of flexible that way. I think, you know, sometimes you can get the label as an old coach that, you know, you're stuck in your ways, but he's been very adaptive. So in that edge, I would just say he's very creative.
So do you think fans will be able to see a visual difference between?
We hope so. We hope so. Yeah.
Are you moving out of the pocket more than normal?
I'm not sure. I got to see the percentages. We'll look at the percentages or something.
Throwing on the run more every day, going right in.
I think there's just benefits to moving pockets, obviously helping up front, and then depending on what groups you go on, what you're working. But for the most part, I think everyone has some sort of move in the pocket for each install. Just so happens I get those reps. So.
Dylan, so far early in camp, it's felt very competitive, offense versus defense. Todd said it's been fun so far and kind of the level that you want. What have you gotten from the looks that the defense has given you, the plays they've made on across the offense? What have you gained from that so far?
Yeah, schematically different because of Rudy. But with anything, I think that's good for us. The more you see, the better. And it's challenging. So, yeah, a bunch of different coverages. I won't even get into that. But, yeah, a lot of different things.
So there has been 11 interceptions in 6 practices in 2 periods. Is that a result of the disguises as much as anything, do you think?
I think it's just competitive. You play a lot of plays. Shit's going to happen. You got to adjust. But, you know, you try to emphasize not turning the ball over. But guys are playing football, and things are happening.
It's only been 6 days, but do you feel more comfortable in this system and where you're at now versus last year? I know you said you're more comfortable because you're not a rookie anymore.
Yeah, I just say year 2, you know what to expect, and what I keep emphasizing what to put your time and energy into and not. So in year 2, you're able to attack it different. Plus, you have a full off season, so kind of just being able to study the plays throughout the spring, and then even in the summer, I feel a lot more prepared than last year, obviously.
Dylan, Todd Monken was talking the other day about how quarterback control is important in his offense and line of scrimmage, operation, all that kind of stuff. And he cited the fact that you've been in so many different schemes and have to learn so many different things.
Yep.
So do you feel like you're just picking it up pretty well and that you have a real nice
I don't think picking up offense has ever been a problem for me. I think conceptually, like if you see it, a lot of people run the same shit. It's just how you call it, and then how do you get to things. You know, in a man versus zone or a 2-eye, 1-eye. Do you want a all call where you can play it split field in one play, or do you want to get to a premier play where there's multiple winners against a certain coverage? So I think when I take that kind of attitude towards it, plus my time with Coach Lanning, whatever that Georgia tree is, and Coach Monken being there, I think there's some similarities, and even in practice and in how we kind of saw our offense, it's kind of similar to Oregon. So.
Dylan, you hear about like pitchers working on different pitches in spring training, or golfers in the off season. Is there something you've tried to work on this off season, this training camp, that maybe kind of add or change about your own game?
Yeah, off season I just attacked it how I did. Felt really good about it. I know what I need to do to be at my best, and I felt like I had a full off season this year. And yeah, hopefully it can come to life.
Have you been through enough throughout your college career and even your pro career to know that if you just do your part, anything can happen?
Kind of open-ended, honestly, but whether you have the most experience in college and then you get to the NFL, like there's still an adjustment period. Learned a lot, obviously, last year, but I think it's all helping, myself this year and learning from it, watching all that and going back through it. But then even going into this year, you just, can better prepare, and get better from what you put on tape.
Two more.
It's different